Some might say it's cold, others, like myself.
Oh, you could turn it off, dude. I don't know why you still listening to it. Why you playing? I'm surprised you ain't watching something. We are creative. We have like awesome.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
Chris Jones, how the fuck old is this nigga, bro? Tossing my niggas out the way.
When you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Finding Walker complete.
Lucky that nigga can say it.
He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there.
Like the ocean.
Play action. It's Jackson. Repeated the last play, finding Walker.
Well, Pete Jackson
will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After this touchdown,
so they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Middle.
Play action. Now Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Down the sideline he
fuck, he get outside and the blitz is coming from that way. What the fuck?
KC, 41 yards. Well,
niggas blitz to the way they running and nobody is over there.
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. You look at this Baltimore defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, I get it.
Get your guy out in drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Brandon Stevens,
10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Fuck him up! What? Oh my! I tried to hit stick the nigga. Nigga ain't even do nothing.
He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest game. To me, he was
stretch to the left. Stretch to the left. Maybe it's to the right.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
How is he going forward?
As they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down.
Pause, I stuffed this nigga, and he gonna go crazy.
I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Bigsby once more. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Take Bigsby. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
I'd be so focused on the game. I'll hit it and then feel like I just hit it 10 grand. That's why I be passing.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Jackson now.
Oh, shit. You had it. I ain't gonna lie. Get some shit I would do.
5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
You almost had that shit. That's supposed to be a pick.
The Ravens hit 11-3 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind.
I ain't see you till I threw that.
Get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. And now here's a carry heading left. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Tucker now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Shit, fellas.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start.
Oh, my God. I did not mean to pass it to him.
Picked off by Justin Reed.
That's me. That's me. That's me. I did not mean to do that. I thought he was running the in route shorter than that. Fuck. Nigga ran like a post. What the fuck?
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys
God, I'm thinking that's an
playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
I'm going to get it back, D.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he gets it down to the 32. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here's 2nd and 4. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
What the fuck am I? What the fuck am I?
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
With the butt back out. That shit went right to him, though.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his right.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Yeah, he's
how the fuck he get open like that?
Inside the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Easy.
Now Mahomes. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got...
Oh, my God. That's the touchdown. Damn, I thought I was bracing for content.
55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
He could have ran straight down the sideline.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
This nigga Chris Jones right here in the way. I'm really watching this nigga every time I run.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now an option play on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God, Zay!
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive,
as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down. Mahomes going to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Let's go, Trent.
Misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, Trent.
By Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Motion man is Schwartz. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Hey, report! Report!
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Fuck!
A sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that
He was
third
thinking
down
exactly
attempt,
what I
and their
was thinking.
mistake cost them points
Nigga ran
because
right
they're
over
inside the
there.
red
Good
zone.
shit.
So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
15! Hey, 57, 57, cut. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right side.
Now here's Mahomes. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Sheds off the tackle. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Pacheco will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Hell no. Hell no.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their
Yo,
side.
that's a touchdown?
We know where we are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That nigga was down at the 2.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Crazy. Okay, that's right.
Oh, a good-looking return.
Oh!
Here.
Block him, fat ass.
Position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they were terrific in the 1st half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. This offense, they were dynamic in the 1st half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the 1st half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. On the return, Tank Bigsby. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs 1st down as he'll get this down to the 36. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Going to the wrong
and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Shot. No, we changed it. Right shot.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Can we block?
Fuck. A couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 46 yards. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing now is Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket.
Yo, get this nigga.
He takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now Patrick going to change the play. The Shaheed going to go in motion. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
Hey, 43, yellow. Hey, 15.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. Butker's kick here is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6.
Report.
Motion man is Schwartz. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Report!
From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Yo.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Attack!
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Yo.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Why are you just standing there, nigga?
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 47-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final try for Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Ravens, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, yo, fresh out the. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap. What do that
Like
mean?
20 more minutes. Yeah, shit gonna be good. But you gotta make this shit for real, God. You be getting this thing perfect. If you want some hockey pucks, then let me make it.